Good afternoon. My name is Brooke Owens. As a committee member of the IAF Young Professionals Program, it's my privilege to sit here and talk with some of the recipients of the IAF Youth Grant. Here at the 60th IAC in Daejeon, South Korea, we're super excited to see all the great delegates here, particularly those allowed to come by the IAF Youth Grant. So let's go ahead and get right to talking to some of the delegates. Hello.
Hello.
We're so happy to have you here today.
Thank you very much.
Could you provide for me your name and where you're from?
Okay, my name is Etim Offiong. I'm from Nigeria.
And what do you do in Nigeria?
Okay, I work with a space education center in Nigeria. The name is African Regional Center for Space Science and Technology Education in English. It's actually one of the UN regional centers for space education in developing countries. There are about 4 in the world, one in Brazil with a campus in Mexico, one in India, there are 2 in Africa, one for the Francophone countries, and that is in Morocco, and then one for the Anglophone countries, that's in Nigeria.
Awesome. Now, have you ever been to an IAC before?
No, actually this is my first IAC.
Oh, okay. Ever been to South Korea?
No, this is my first time also.
All kinds of fabulous opportunities.
Yeah, wonderful opportunity.
So what kind of opportunities have been provided for you through the IAF grant?
Well, a wide range of opportunities. I've met a lot of people. I've met people that I've heard of before. Like for example, last year we brought an astronaut to Nigeria, Dr. Daejeon. I met him here.
Okay.
We brought Miss Yolanda Berengwe. She works at the UNESCO. She was the chair of my session where I presented.
Awesome.
I've also met friends, students, and a couple of people.
Now, what would you say is your favorite moment so far of the Congress this year? That's a hard question.
Yeah, but excuse me. For me, the technical sessions have been my favorite moment. What I had to go through each of the papers. I selected some that of particular interest to me, and I was moving from one session to the other. So they were very great. The technical sessions, the papers, and everything.
Wonderful. Now, what have you learned here that you can take back to your home country?
Well, depending on who I'm speaking to, for the young people, I'll really tell them that they should just settle down and work. And then when you work, your work will speak for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the government and the government agencies, I will actually encourage them to actually go on with space education and capacity building in Nigeria.
And this has been kind of a tough question for a lot of the delegates to answer, but if you only had one word, how would you describe your experience here?
Well, how do I describe the experience here? Great.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, that's fabulous. Now let me ask you one final question.
Yeah.
What sort of an impact do you want to leave on the space community? When you're an old man and you've had your life, what do you want people to remember about what you did in the space community?
Well, I think one of the silent desires in my heart is to be the first Nigerian astronaut.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know that once I can achieve that, if God permits that to come up already, I know it's a great platform to reach out to a lot of people, not just in Nigeria, but in Africa as a whole. So I think that's a large platform to reach a lot of people. One of the things I do back in Nigeria is to set up space clubs in schools.
Okay.
I do a lot of outreach programs in schools.
Wonderful.
So as I'm going back now, I have a lot of things in mind which I want to do already.
Will you be sure you come back and tell us about all the great things you've done?
I'm already planning towards, not just next year, I'm already planning towards 2011 because it's going to be held in South Africa. Yeah, that's
right?
in Africa. So I'm already speaking with some people because they want to go and showcase the activities we are going to be doing in the next 2 years in Nigeria.
Very good. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
We're so happy to have you
Nice
here.
speaking to you.
You as well.